I learned early on that no is a 2-letter word that is put together to elicit a certain response, right? So if I get a no or I get a stop at a certain avenue, that's okay. That just means I got to find a different avenue. So I try to include that with the women I work with the population I work with. Let's see, late 90s was when I first started. Mine happened very quickly. Like I was using all day, every day within a month or two of using. I was at a point in many different attempts at recovery that I was told that I was a lost cause. Again, in the early 2000s, it was go to these meetings and you'll be fine. There was not a lot of recovery-oriented systems of care in place back then. So it was just go to an AA meeting, you'll be fine. That's how you get better, right? And that just didn't work for me at the time. This last time when I entered into this stint I have now, I've had other stints in recovery that didn't make it. It was a nurse. She's very close to me. I still work with her today. And she came into my hospital room and she told me that I can help you. I can get you into somewhere that will help you. And you don't have to live like this anymore. And at that time, I was just so down. I was like, well, okay, only if you think this will work, right? And she pretty much held my hand through the whole process. And now she's a very, very good friend of mine. I very admire her. For me personally, this time into recovery, I really didn't care what anybody else thought. I didn't care about things of that nature. Like I was not worried about what someone else was going to say or do or think of me. I just knew that I had to get better and I was going to do that any way possible. Education. Education is key. Please learn about what you or your loved one is going through as far as the disease of addiction and realize that it is a treatable addiction, that there are medications out there that can help certain parts of that addiction, but it is not a disease that needs to be shunned or looked down upon because we are still people.